Welcome back to Solving the Focus Problem. My name's Will, and in today's video, we will, as usual, be finishing with a quick few reps and sets of focus practice to help train our mind. But first, I want to give you something a little bit different, a valuable and super simple technique that we can use to find out what distracts us most and helps us focus back on the important tasks that we really want to achieve. I've been using this technique myself for the last year or so, and it's upped my productivity tenfold. So stay tuned. So this technique allows me to not only notice when I've been pulled off task, but also trains me to notice distractions so much faster and can save us so much time. Not only that, it helps you become aware of the biggest offenders and attention vacuums that take us away from our valuable focus time. All you need is to have a notepad, or I use the Notes app on my phone as it's generally always around me, and when I sit down to get a piece of work done or look at the jobs that I want to get done today, I want to make sure that I have a distractions page ready within quick reach to note down what exactly I get distracted by, then return to focus on my productive tasks again. Like I said, I've been doing this about a year now, and it not only highlights some of the nonsense I was wasting my time on, but this process gets so much easier over time as you get better and faster at noticing your distractions. Let me know if you get this as well, but so often when I'm working, I'll think, oh, I need to message this person, I'll pick up my phone, and before I know it, I'm scrolling on Instagram. Not sure how I got there. The trick is to, as soon as I notice that I'm on Instagram or something unproductive that has nothing to do with my goals today, I leave, I note that in my distractions page, and I return to what I need to do. Another example, I sit down to do some research on my computer, and suddenly I might be down a rabbit hole on YouTube, or maybe even buying something on Amazon, but as soon as I notice that I've gone off track, I note down the distraction and return back to the productive tasks. Super simple, but really effective. By the way, this is like a physical version of meditation, noticing distractions and returning back to focus again. More on that later. One more example on this physical noting technique. See if this is something that you might do too. When you're trying to get things done, you could have the best intentions of starting that side project today that you've been thinking about for a while, or you finally want to get round to cooking that meal or getting that workout done. A friend sends you a link, and all of a sudden you're scrolling Reddit, TikTok, Facebook, whatever it may be for you. Well, now we can note the distraction and return to productive work. One of the great things about this is the more times you catch yourself, the stronger that muscle becomes at catching yourself. So next time you want to be productive, give this a try. Have your notepad ready and see how long it is before you get distracted and note them down. Now, on to today's focus training. And on the same thread as what we've just discussed, we are going to do a quick practice of our focus, but just mentally noting distractions and returning to focus. We are going to sit for just 90 seconds, just the one set today, paying attention to our breath. And just notice when thoughts or feelings might pop up, and we are not going to react to them or give them any energy. We're just going to notice, that's thinking, or that's feeling, and return to our breath again. The washing needs doing. Oh, that's thinking. Back to the breath. My leg twitched. That's feeling. Back to the breath. I've really got to get to that email. Oh, that's thinking. Back to the breath. I'm hungry. Oh, that's feeling. Back to the breath. Just note and return to your breath every time. These are the reps that count. This is that bicep curl for the brain. Anyway, enough waffle. 90 seconds. Are you ready? Let's give it a bash. Sitting up tall, either eyes open or closed, just focus your attention on your breath. And when you inevitably get distracted, just notice the distraction of thinking or feeling and return to that breath again. Stay with it. Some sets you might feel like you're able to hold your focus just for a few seconds. Others you might get a bit longer. It doesn't matter, just keep going. Coming up to about halfway through this set today. A gentle reminder that we are just noting the distraction, thinking or feeling, then return back to our focus point again, which is our breath. Stay with it now. Final few seconds, practicing our focus, noticing distractions. You got it. Nice work today. Let me know how you got on down in the comments below, and whether you were doing this technique physically with a notepad like we spoke about at the start, or in the mind during meditation like we just did. You are getting better the more you practice, so keep it up. As always, if you like the session, then please do hit the like button down below. It only takes a second and really does help out the channel. And if you haven't already, then please do hit the subscribe button. I do videos like this every Thursday, so stay with me. I'm Will, this has been Solving the Focus Problem, and I'll catch you in the next one.